Hey folks, this is Sandwich and we're back with the Micro Slaughter Community Project. This is map 14, and if you stand still, well, you kind of get a taste of what's to come. Yeah, I had a little bit of this at the end of the last video, but it's a little bit excessive. But we have a little bit of room to maneuver. That's not the hard part of this map. So basically today I got up, I had something to eat, and I turned this on because what better way to start your day? Which maybe is a terrible idea, but I honestly felt like if I tried to play something else, I would not go to this because this map is insane, as many in the thread have pointed out. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you a little bit of context here. The last fight in this is absolutely insane, and I will probably have to save scum the last fight. So the way this is laid out, there's a couple rooms on each side here, that are their own. You know what? Let's just get into it. I'm just gonna talk while doing this. Maybe it's not the best idea, but you know, to start out, you've got this like Revenant pyramid, and they really can't do anything to you here, though. You've got like 20 cybers over there or something. I don't even know how many. Just run around and pick up some weapons. This part's pretty trivial, you know. You're gonna want to pick up this health bonus here because this is crucial. You see that? That one tick is gonna make all the difference. No, not really, but let's just make sure I have everything. By the way, if you're sad that we can't really get to these guys very well, don't be worried. We're gonna deal with them later, and you're gonna regret it. So, we've got 2 rooms to try out. We've got some pain elementals just kind of chilling there. Now, I have not watched any videos or really read any descriptions of how to do things because I wanted to figure it out on my own and see if it was possible. I found it's just barely possible in this map for me. Even with... I'm going to try not to save scum until the last fight, and I make like 2 saves, because all those cybers are going to come out, and like I have not practiced 2-shotting cybers, you know, so that's actually kind of useful. So we can save here because, you know, and you'll see I have a few saves set up for the final fight. But yeah, if you're seeing this, it means it went well, but I might have to edit out some parts because this difficulty is way out of line with the rest of this WAD, in my opinion. And I've seen some criticism in the thread because of it. But here we go. Remember when you learned that it wasn't a good idea to fight pain elementals with a rocket launcher? Well, throw all that away. It's not true. It's the only way. So we want to try to take care of these guys pretty quickly. I mean, you see there's like a bit of a I don't know, an army boot camp kind of set up there. But honestly, focus fire on the pain elementals because they're going to be the biggest problem. Those AH-HWAs are stuck way in the back, and those zombie men are not very dangerous. So yep, nailed it. Perfect. Yep. So yeah, I'm just gonna warm up with this fight because it's the easiest one in the map, in my opinion. But I'm gonna want to try to like hit both pain elementals and try to stun them a bit. Actually, that was bad. What did I say? This fight's the easiest one? Well, it is. Which gives you an idea of what the other fights are like. You fucking meatball piece of shit. Oh, I love it so much. This is why I play Doom right here. This is why I play Doom. I swear, sometimes they're taking like 3 rockets to the face. No, just go away. Go away. Why aren't you dead? Yeah. So as you can see, the Archviles get a little preoccupied with one of their jobs, which is resurrecting fools. And you can just light them up in the meantime. So I think the hardest part of that is just getting rid of the pain elementals in a timely fashion and not getting hit by lost souls. Which I think requires a little bit of side strafing and just, honestly, just situational awareness to deal with the RNG as it happens, you know? So that gives us the way out of there. And we can mosey on over to our next combat arena. Which is nice of them it's nice of them to let us go over. We're just gonna let all that rigmarole hit the... Yeah. I mean, honestly, so this fight, honestly, you can try to bring some rockets in with you to hit me, dudes, but I find it's actually not worth it. So what's interesting is you see these little buggers, these little guys here. They're gonna be your friend, and by that I mean your worst enemy, because imps and guys are gonna come out of both these walls. And you're gonna be trying to fire through, and these guys are gonna go bloop, bloop. And I just got, yeah, they're gonna go bloop, and you're gonna be shooting, and then it's gonna go, you're gonna hit it like that. I'm trying to show. See, if you're trying to hit them, you won't. If you're trying not to hit them, you absolutely will. Well, let's just make a save closer to there, because we're gonna be using it a lot. This fight, in my opinion, is a lot harder. Now, bloop. Last time I didn't have any rockets, and it was annoying because I had to switch to my rocket launcher, so this will be perhaps slightly easier, but honestly, the window in this on UV is so tight, I felt like I was losing my mind while I felt like I was transcending, like that scene in Space Odyssey 2001 with all the crazy lights. I felt like I was like, my mind was ascending. But let's show you what happens. If I get this first try, I will sell my house. How is this happening? It's working. Yeah, watch out for those bloopers in the middle. No, splash damage sucks in this. Gonna play it slightly safe here. Holy shit, did I really do that first try? Is this on UV? What's going on here? Holy moly. Okay, guys, I literally had to save and reload the game to make sure that this was on the correct difficulty setting, because I did not expect to do that in one go. And this is UV because those health potions in the main room are supercharges on Hurt Me Plenty. So, I surprised myself there. I thought those bloopers there would really mess me up, but I think what happened is figuring out the way to do this fight was considerably harder than execution this time for me, because it just wasn't apparent. You know, you have to basically get the imps out of the way to allow the revenants to be able to move into the room, and then you can go around them. If the imps are there, they're gonna block. So, and if you get in here, you're just gonna get stopped. So it really is about missing those point dexters there. So I did save just because, I mean, yeah, we're completely safe here. These guys can't get out of there. I'm not gonna... I mean, it is possible to just get hit by these random... like... It is kind of obnoxious, but... yeah. And we could top our health up. We just need to... yeah. So now we've got both keys. And this is where the fun truly begins, guys. It's so fun. Yeah, so we're gonna finally meet these guys face to face. Or skull to goat horn. This is a crazy ass fight. You get infinite, like, let me just save, you know? You get infinite BFGs, okay? And it's still freaking hard. Look, like, I just need to, like, once you realize you're getting infinite BFG, I don't even know how they do it. I mean, you hit these key switches and this immediately goes down. There's Archviles, there's Barons, there's Mancubi, there's about 20 Cybers. There's Revenants. There's Lions, Tigers, and Bears. There's a Spider Demon. And if I can live long enough, you'll see I'm picking up energy cell packs every time I do this. So it's literally infinite, and you start with a Megasphere. And so this is just absolutely insane. This is just totally ridiculous. Yeah, there's about 800 monsters, which there were 800 monsters in that other room, but you could cheese it and leave the room. This one... and I'm talking now because I won't be able to talk very much while I'm doing it. The basic strategy is those Mancubi are the squishiest part of the room, and naturally that's where you want to gravitate to. There's a Megasphere in there. You can't get near the Archvile wall because, I mean, they're basically denying that whole area. So what I do is I run into that Mancubi room, and I try to fight from there. The problem is there's like 10 Cyber Demons that are coming in. And that's where I usually save, is I get to the point where I haven't used the, you know, I'll just try to demonstrate it. So what I did is actually, I have not watched any videos on how to do this, but after quite a bit of experimentation, I figured out a route to try to promote infighting to keep the cybers off my back for a little longer. I like to just... Yeah, I mean, something like that. And just try to get, you know, any time you can buy with the cybers in that corner is going to be useful. Sometimes I like to loop around there if it's available, but... I'm also not firing the BFG because I don't want to... I want to promote the most infighting. And... See, we've eked out an existence here. That's actually gone rather well. I might actually make a save here. Because, like, honestly, if you don't know how to two-shot cybers, and you don't want to save scum in the middle of fights, just quit the game. Just do everyone a favor. Because even if you can two-shot, there's like, you're fighting like 3 or 4 of them at once. I'm going to make a save on 2. Oops. Of course, you have infinite BFG, so you need to hold the trigger down. Look at all these cyberdemons. Yeah, so even if you do, okay, yeah, and also I don't know how to get that to auto. This is actually not the best save because there's a lot of cybers on both sides here. I'm gonna do this at 1% health, watch. No, there's too many Revenant missiles, you're not gonna live. Yeah. But if you can get through that without taking any damage, hey, you're in a good spot. So you can see, I don't know how to two-shot cyberdemons, but I am just going side to side and try to avoid them. And you absolutely need to get close enough to get more tracers on them, because you can't let the cyberdemons build up. You can't. They're gonna overwhelm you. You need to kill them fast. So I am getting closer than I usually... closer than I usually do, because I have to do this. Just out of necessity, and this is why I save scum there, because I don't want to, like, this part is, for me, is quite RNG and is quite, like, just, you know, honestly, like, the little rule that I like to play with is never to save mid-fight, and honestly don't think I've ever had to do that. I've only been playing Doom for like, gotten heavily into Doom in the last few months. But even a map like Scythe, Fire, and Ice, I did not have to save during any fights in that. This one, I mean, just... like, there's just too many cyberdemons. And I know this is ultra-violence, okay? Like, yes, it's the hardest level, but I've been playing this stuff through ultra-violence, and I've been getting by without saves coming, without even really needing, like, getting close to having to do that. But this just feels out of line and spammy, and... to be honest, I like the idea of infinite BFG. I do. I know some people were saying, you know, this is like the worst, you know, caricature of slaughter maps where it's just mindless. Like, I like the concept because I've never really played that before, and I think it's pretty fun. The issue I have is making this. I mean, you could have this in another WOD, that's fine, but in Micro Slaughter, something that's supposed to be introductory, and yes, this is in the latter part, but having something like this, like, the difficulty's way out of line, in my opinion, and it might give the wrong idea to people, like, okay, now that you're graduating Slaughter, this is what you'll have to deal with. Like, not necessarily. Not really. Like, I mean, this is cool. Like blowing up these guys like this is kind of cool, but it's also just, like, pretty hard for most people to do consistently, I would guess. Like, I'm literally just gonna make another. I'm gonna, cause like that actually went all right. I can't believe I'm talking during this, but that does suggest something, which is that this is a bit mindless. Like, I'm not necessarily even tracking stuff. I'm just moving in a circle, trying to dodge. And just holding down the BFG button, you know? And sometimes you live, sometimes you die. That's just the way she goes, you know? Sometimes she goes and sometimes she don't. You put money into the slaughter slot machine, and sometimes you come out a winner. Sometimes you spend all your liquor money, you know? So now, the problem is they box you in here. Actually, what I kind of want to do is use the Hell Knights and Barons as kind of a shield against the Revenants and stuff. I also want to, like, the reason I didn't run out earlier with the Cybers is there's still so much shit out there. Like, I tried running out so many times, and I would just get trapped. So I just had to go through the Cybers. If I get a window here to run out, it's probably good now. But there's a huge wall here, and I'm not seeing a window. I'm out of health too. So again, we can go back to an earlier save. I mean, I am save scumming, but I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. I'm trying to just, like, you know, I'm trying to keep it to, like, you know, big elements of the fight. So when I first started hitting the Cybers, and then when I beat the Cybers, this is kind of the next phase for me. I'm literally just, I'm doing like a figure 8 here, a little bit, because that's for a lot of that's for the Revenant rockets, so they don't hit me. Oh, I want to get out of here so bad, but I may have. It looks like there might actually be a. Is there a window to get out of here? It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, so in my last run, I was a bit luckier where a little bit of a corridor did open up for me. Again, I'm not, like, maybe I left a bit earlier. I'm not. I could always go back to my other save, though. But let me just try this a couple more times and see. Yeah. Honestly, without these revenants, it would be kind of alright, you know? Like, if it's just Hell Knights and Cacos and stuff, but... There's also really nothing for these missiles to hit other than, like, other enemies, I guess. That's also a problem. Oh, I feel like I'm so close. If I can just, like, eke this out a bit longer... Maybe get a few favorable damage rolls, you know? Maybe not get pelted as soon as I load up the save. Is that just gonna happen? This might just be a poor save. Yeah, I should be using the goats to shield myself from the skeletons. That's old folk wisdom, I think. Yeah, I saved right when I got hit by some rockets, so that's not really... I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not ideal, but... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to go back to this one. I mean, I don't really want to fight these guys again, but... Because that went so well, actually, but... I mean, I am trying to keep an eye on the rockets, for sure. I'm not just randomly doing this. I'm trying to... But it's... You know, it's not exactly... I've definitely got to get a bit lucky, for sure. With the damage rolls, with when they decide to fire, with them starting to infight with other guys, you know. It's kind of the problem. Is like, you know, this should be... You should be able to beat this stuff consistently, and I'm not saying that guy, you know, some super skilled guys out there that can do that. I'm sure, again, I haven't watched any videos of this because I wanted to figure it out on my own, and they should be designed as such. But I'm sure Decino can do this, you know, and whoever, Master Zero. But, you know, for us mortal doomers, this is a bit, and especially in a so-called introductory pack, you know, this is a bit ridiculous. I'm probably talking a bit too much for this to go smoothly solved. Oh my god, like I don't even know when like a good time to sit. I'd like to take less damage, I guess. But like, how do you not get hit by at least one rocket here? Can you imagine me having to do this from you know, having to go through the Mancubi every time for this? That's why I saved. Like, I guess it's possible, but like, I might be able to do this without save scumming, but it would take all day. They were a little trigger happy on that one, see? I did see a little bit of a window there. Nope. Like, I'm trying to... Wait, what? Okay, I saved with, like, a rocket whizzing right by my head. I mean, look, you can come out here. You can do this. If you get too close to the back, there's like 20 arch vials. Like, look at this shit. I mean, there's just... I mean, I guess if you get a little fortunate there... I mean, that somehow worked out. I don't know how. Should I save here? Oh! Yeah, I mean, that does not feel like... Oh, yeah. So if I literally hold left, that rocket hits me right in the save. Got me right in the save slot, that rocket. Damn. You never want to get hit right in the save slot, that's for sure. What I think I want to do is, like, maybe kill a few of these guys and then try to run out before everybody decides to party in this corner. You know? Probably want a little more than 14% health, though. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like my concentration just has to be like Luke Skywalker, you know, aiming at the Death Star port, just like use the Force and just like channel the entire channel all the midichlorians into this, you know? Or like I feel like I have to use the dark side of the Force actually for this. Like, Palpatine would be like, you know, Luke. Or no, was it Anakin? Do map 14 without save scumming. Do it! Do it! Oh, some people find this map to have fights that are quite unnatural. Oh, I actually took quite a bit of damage from that. Oh, you son of... Okay. Concentration. Yep. Nailed it. Sometimes they shoot right away. That's the way she goes. I guess they're always shooting right here. I just have to dodge a little bit. I mean, this has made me feel like I need to practice some Cyber 2 shotting, because maybe this would go a little better. And it is kind of satisfying when you get up in their face and they just explode. It's like you have Revenant rockets following you around while you have like 8 Cybers. Like... Fucking hell. I'm at the point of the run where I start to get worse, not better, you know? Yeah, I keep thinking there's like a window there. Maybe I have to leave just a bit earlier, but I need to... God damn it. But this is how I beat it. Yeah, I have to basically go left, but not right away. I have to wait like a second, and then I can slip between 2 volleys of rockets. You know, really good gameplay here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get hit, but you just hope it's a good damage roll, basically. Like that. I might just have to shut up for a bit and maybe edit this, my brain can't process this while verbalizing anything. Gonna make another save there because that went pretty well. I'm juking back and forth. I'm gonna just see, like, I don't think I can make it out of here. I'm just gonna see if I can hold them off for long enough that a corridor does open up. Because that's a favorable corridor. I mean, they're just all getting drawn here. Probably, you know, my incessant BFGing is gonna damage everybody, and they're gonna run over here to check out, you know, what's going on, so. Like, look at this. Is there any way to get out of here? Holy shit. Versus a fucking spider demon. Just... Oh my god. See, the spider demon got me right before dying. It's getting shot to death, and it's like... It picks the one Doom guy out of the crowd of 500 things, including all those revenants, and is like, that guy. I gotta get that guy. So we can get out of here. We can burst through here if we play it really just... Honestly, again, we're trying to punch a hole. But I saw it was slightly thin there. I'm gonna see if I can take this asshole out. Oh, and the arch vials. If you get too close, they see you. Right now, we're actually in a fairly good position. Now that all the cybers are dealt with, just try not to get too close to the archviles. Maybe try to get these homing missiles to just crash. And we're gonna... I'm not gonna save here. Again, I'm trying to keep my saves to a minimum, and I feel alright here. And I feel I can duplicate this again. So this is what people were saying, like, again, this feels a bit mindless. It's just like, well, I sure am circle strafing and holding the fire button down, guys. And this is like, it's basically just plopping a bunch of tomatoes onto a plate of skeletons. It's not really a meal I would want to eat. But that's what this map forces you to do. Like literally, like Homer Simpson style, you could probably get like one of those birds to just like peck the keyboard, or just like tape down your directional keys, tape down your mouse button. And walk away for about 10 minutes. I mean, it's not quite that. You do have to... Okay, no, to be fair, I am holding the right walk button and right strafe. I am having to move the mouse a little bit. Look at that. Do we have anything following us? Okay, so... yeah. Once I dealt with the cyberdemons and punched a hole through... Now, this part doesn't really require saves, honestly, like... I don't know how many archviles there are. I'm gonna do this without saving because I'm insane. But again, I don't like to save scum. I mean, this is kind of a different fight though, but it's just kind of funny to do this. If you don't know how the BFG works, there's invisible tracers that come out of your gun after the ball hits, so you can actually just peek over and just have them hit stuff. That's something I need to do more often, because honestly, I like when the big ball hits something, because that does 1 to 800 damage, and I like that, but compared to like all the tracers, it's not really much, so it's just taking too long. There was a guy in the back who is already procced. Well, let's do it again. At least you get to hear, like, dozens of Hell Knights go, AH-HWA! 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 And you get to hear the cacos go, ooh! AH-HWA! And you get to hear the Revenant's freaking kneecaps snap in half, which... Which death sound do you find most satisfying? You know, since we're just hanging out here, I have a discussion question. Leave an answer below in the comments section. What's your most satisfying Doom enemy death? I mean, this fight's just like annoying. Basically, this is just here to deny you access to this side of the arena, and it's so hard to like run through there without getting it. Because there's just so many different sight lines. You have to stand in front of one of the pillars back there. So... Yeah, I feel like these archviles back here are just senseless. Like, basically it denies you this whole half of the arena. As soon as you go near these pillar, like behind this pillar. Oh yeah, the music. That's alright. Yeah, so 1278 when all is said and done. Absolutely ridiculous map. By B-dubs. But you're definitely not falling asleep in this. Look at how slowly that scrolls up. Well, as that scrolls, I might as well say, yeah, honestly, even the second fight there that I did on my first try there was insane to try to figure out at first. And I can't help but feel I got a bit lucky on that execution, but yeah, that last fight, you know what, I like the concept of the infinite BFG, just nuke everything. I just feel like a few less cyberdemons and a few less archviles in the back, you know, that might be hurt me plenty. So that would feel a lot better. Just to make it feel less RNG based. Like, I'm sure people can get it consistently. I might watch a video or two and see how, like, Decino does it. But, yeah, it's just not really for this, I don't feel like it fits in this WOD. Which is the main issue. So, but I hope you enjoyed that, well, I was gonna say as much as me, but I hope you enjoyed a little more than me, because that was a little bit painful there. Having to save scum is something I hate doing, so I don't know, one day when I can two-shot cyberdemons, maybe I'll have to return and, you know, John Romero style, make this my bitch, so. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next maps, which probably aren't this crazy because I haven't heard about them. You heard people talking about map 14 since the beginning of this thing, so there it is. Peace, have a great day, everybody.